Hello, everyone. Just confirming that we're live. I think we're good. Welcome back, everybody. Let's dig into Factorio. What should we get up to today? So we've got a rudimentary rail system going, although I don't have anything that's shipping in goods on the new system just quite yet. But at least we have a basis that we can work with. Some things that we might need to be looking at. Let's see here. This green circuit production line might need improving. I'm not entirely sure if I want to boost the production by trying to increase our throughput of goods, which it looks like might be necessary here, or if I had wanted to add another line. I think that we're going to have to come down here and we're going to have to see about putting in some speed modules and potentially upgrading these belts because they're not going fast enough. So let's start with that. So I've got so many belts on me. Let's get rid of some of these red belts. And what we can do is, I think we'll just upgrade to green. That might be okay. Belts, 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 belts over here. We'll take a couple more. And let's just take a quick jaunt down there and see about fixing this up. But before I do that, one thing we might want to reconsider, instead of these furnaces, we might want to take the advanced furnaces with us and rebuild the line, because the advanced furnaces are crazy good. And we committed the resources to making them, we should probably, use them, as opposed to just like letting them sit around doing nothing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take half that stack. And we also made fancy inserters. I think we should try to use those as well. So we have these superior inserters that are apparently crazy fast. I think we will take them with us and we'll give them a shot down there and see just how amazing they are. Okay, so let's cut this supply here and hopefully let it drain out because I don't want to have an inventory full of trash. Because these advanced furnaces are huge. So we're going to have to rebuild the line if we want to have any hope of there being room for them. So we're going to have to relocate this power pole. Ooh, it's pretty stuttery. So let's snag all of these. So we can't really move the belt line up because the other line is in the way. So we'll just have to work around that. And I cut that off too quickly. Actually, I don't even care at this point. Let's just get this done. Okay, so our spacing on this is there going to be enough room? Valid question. There's not enough room. Okay, so we're gonna have to redirect this line. And we were gonna upgrade this to green anyway. So go this way. And we're gonna have to bring it down and around. And then wow, I'm really good at picking like the most random power pole places for my shit to get in the way of. And then we can bring it up like that. So we'll pick up all of this. And I guess we'll upgrade this to green as well. Something like that. And green splitters. Okay. Let's make a little home for our green products. Like that. It's going to be something like this. With a superior inserter like that. We are going to be making copper plates from enriched copper. so. And power is going to be something like, I guess like this. So these things in 16 seconds are supposed to make 5 copper plates. That's the recipe. However, they have a crafting speed of 12. And our old electric furnaces that we were using had a crafting speed of 2. So this could be interesting. But what I'd like to do is just see how it handles with, just like, let's say 4 of them running. And we can pull this back, I guess, a little bit. This line's going to come out like this, and then it's going to cut up. Like so. That's the wrong way. That's better. All right. So it's going to look something like that. Clean up those annoying belts. Let's connect this and see what it looks like. So these things are cruising pretty good. It's definitely not taking 16 seconds to make one. How is the power front? Okay. Alright, let's scale this up a smidge. I didn't bring speed modules with me. Oops. Maybe I should have brought speed modules. Alright, what if we just doubled this whole thing? Might be too much. How's power? Power's doing okay. Alright, so we've got a full Full belt, 60 items per second. This is just keeping up. We might have to upgrade our belt lines. Because there's not enough copper coming through. How many red belts is this? Oh, it's not even red belts, it's yellow belts. Okay. Do we have the stuff to upgrade everything to blue? I think so. Let's go into our upgrade planner, clear this, and we're going to upgrade yellow belts to blue belts, and yellow splitter to blue splitter, yellow undergrounds to blue undergrounds. Like this. Apparently I don't have enough undergrounds. Can I handcraft some? I can. Am I out of belts? I thought I had enough belts. Apparently I don't. Alright. Okay, let's take a quick run back to base then, so we can restock. Let me change this to 500. Thank you, robots. Get rid of the sulfur. Not sure how I ended up with explosives on me. Speed modules. Let's take a look at this. So these miners, there are 163 Mark II miners. And a Mark II miner can hold how much? 3? So these are Mark IIIs. I just want to slap this down so I can get an idea. It can hold 3. Ooh. Okay. So now a conundrum is, do I upgrade them to Mark III miners? Because these have a crafting speed of 1 per second. And they can hold 4. That is a lot of speed modules. There's also a lot of miners. What is our miner situation looking like for now? I have 100 miners. We're gonna let that thing craft out more. It's going to take a while though. How many miners did I say? Refresh my memory. 163. There's a lot. Okay, how many Mark IIs do we just have laying around? Yeah. I kinda don't want to have to go back down there again with the Mark III. Like, yeah. So we're gonna stick around here and let that craft out for bits. And let's take a look at our speed module situation. What are we working with over here? 165 times 4. 660 speed modules. 50, 100, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only have 500 of them. It feels like that might be excessive. Feels like that might be excessive. How is our little purple control unit makers doing? You're short on low density structures, which I don't understand. Because this low density structure farm is doing what it can. Okay, so here's another question. This doesn't seem like it's holding up, and I've got a ton of these machines running. Do I rebuild it with our advanced assemblers that we have? Because the advanced assemblers have a crafting speed of 5. And yellow assemblers have a crafting speed of 1.25. So it is quite a jump in speed. But the only problem, of course, is the size difference. They are quite a bit larger. And they do require a good chunk more power. So that's kind of the trade-off, I guess. But it could be worthwhile. So in theory, how many of these could I fit in here? So this takes up 1 and is that half? Roughly. So in the place of 3 machines, I could fit 2 of these. And there's, I think, 16 of them here. 14 of them. Let me just pull up my calculator. So I would be able to roughly get 10 wedged in here. well, we're gonna do it. Let's request 10. And we'll start pulling this stuff up. Wow, okay, I was off on that. Was that 8? 8. We can get rid of that. Now, low density structures look like that. So we'll copy and paste it all down there. And we're going to leave the productivity modules and stuff the same way that we had it with the other machines. So we had 2 productivity modules and then 2 speed modules with a crazy amount of beacons. So hopefully, you know, it'll kind of balance out. So we'll do requester chest, passive provider chest, and I'm going to use our fancy inserters. And then copy, paste. I think we can do 2 stacks. We'll copy this all along here. And then we can run power. Or we can try to run power. I need substations. Substation 2, please. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so if I'm going to do these substations, I can get rid of this. And I can just throw down 1. And we're just going to get rid of a bunch of our stuff here. Steel plates. We can put this in here. Because I really just want it to get cleared out. Okay. We're still not keeping up with our demands for this. And I'm wondering if I would just want to get rid of these productivity modules and legit just put speed into them. Because I kind of sort of feel like it's not paying out. As long as the robots can keep up with the demand. I don't know if they can. Item ingredient shortage, copper plates. So this is kind of what I was talking about yesterday, or the last time I streamed. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Was that the robots can't necessarily keep up right now with the requests. Because this thing eats 10 copper plates really, really fast. And there are 8 machines here. So if I was to run a belt for copper, inserting it instead of using the requester chests, that's like 80 items a second or something. I think it exceeds the amount of space that we would have on the belt line. And as it is, there's gaps on this copper line, so not explicitly sure how I want to correct that. Now, we have a fancy new power armor suit that's available. Requires nitric acid. I'm gonna have to build it in a machine. Okay. I have to get rid of some of my stuff. But let's not worry about that for right now. Let's go back down and see about our project that we had going after I grabbed the miners that I was waiting for. Okay, so we're gonna cut this down and I'm just gonna take them all and I'll bring back leftovers. It's interesting running around because I'm seeing stuff more and more that it's just like, oh, well, this isn't sufficient. This isn't sufficient. But one thing at a time. Okay. Now then, these are Mark IIs. They are Mark IIs. Let's adjust our upgrade planner from Mark II to Mark III. And we'll just go like this. Okay. And we had upgraded the stuff to blue, right? Yeah, that's blue. So this whole thing needs an upgrade. Now we are in red territory for upgrading. Alright, so this is keeping up a little bit better. This is sort of keeping up better. The question, though, is it really? So it comes into the base. It's merged onto an existing line. Follow the line. Red circuits are full right now. Okay. So at the moment, things are okay. At the moment. So I see that there's some gaps here with our iron plates. We should take a look at that while we're over here and find out why. Hmm. Do we need to move this belt line? Do we need to change? Do we need to change the speed of the belt line? I kind of want to say yes. I don't have enough blue belts with me. But we might as well see how much of this we can get upgraded. So those gaps are happening because of the way that we have this belt, the two products going onto one belt line. There isn't a great way to fix that unless we do belt braiding. But at the moment, I don't see a need for belt braiding. So I'm just going to have to try to not get OCD about those gaps. It's going to be hard, but I think I can make it through. Okay, that's what happens when you run too fast. Oopsies. Oh, I should take this enriched copper and drop it off. What do I want to get rid of out of my inventory? yellow inserters, perhaps? Yellow loaders? Yellow undergrounds? Splitters? Could probably get rid of these rails for now. Alright, let's head back and offload our junk and pick up more junk. Thank you, robots. What is supposed to be coming down? Oh, right. Never mind. My fusion plant that's half dead more times than it's alive. Wait, why did I come all the way down here? It's up here. And again. Okay. Wow. We are just chewing through the blue belts. Putting the factory to work, that's what we're doing. Now, while I'm running around, what I should be doing is actually getting materials thrown into a thing to make myself my next power armor. I believe it said it required nitric acid. So yeah, we're just gonna use one of these fancy guys to make a power armor. And I'm just going to requester chest all the junk. But we actually need to connect this to a real power pole as opposed to a fake one. So that's going to craft for us for a while. We're going to come back and check on it when we need to insert the actual Mark III armor that we're wearing right now. Because when I take off the Mark III armor, all of my stuff from my inventory or my equipment is going to move in here, and we're going to lose slots and a whole bunch of stuff. So we just need to be careful with it. Okay. Let's just get all of this stuff upgraded here. This is kind of a cluster bomb. And yeah, I could have just used the upgrade planner, apparently, but oh well. See, now this is interesting because once upon a time, we needed this split off of these items here. And we're not doing that anymore. So, like, this isn't necessary anymore. So we can get rid of it. I honestly don't even remember what we were doing with it. But this stuff can go on a red belt to actually match the other red belts that are there. We can upgrade that. And I don't even think that we're using this biomass anymore. What can we use biomass in? So we were using for biter research data, but we're not using biter research data anymore. We can make it into fertilizer. We can make it into first aid kits, pollution filters. We don't give a shit about pollution filters. And we can convert it straight into matter. That is interesting. Do we want to start doing that now? Do we want to start doing that now? What happens when we do? Matter plant. Oh, this thing is chunky. Okay, so we have a matter plant. Let's get rid of the stupid notification on here about all the different things we can make with it. Thank you. So we could turn biomass into matter. Where do we put the matter? Yeah, what do we do with matter? Okay, usage. Well, we can change it into a lot of different things, huh? Can we turn it into something useful? like, can we change it directly into a matter cube? I mean, I was hoping we could be cheap and turn it into uranium-235 or tritium. That is not the case. Makes me sad. How else can we craft tritium? I think we're still only on 2 options. The used up uranium fuel cell gets recycled into this with a 15% chance of making tritium, or rare metals, lithium, and uranium-235 would give us 5 tritium. We do not have an excess amount of that yet. Okay, so biomass into matter. I'm gonna run an experiment with this. Let's run an experiment with it. Yeah, okay. See, the max temperature on this is 1 E plus 06. I guess it's really hot. Okay. Jeez. I mean, charged antimatter fuel cells. Made in a matter assembler. Okay, so if we made a charged antimatter, I think I think this might be above and beyond us for now. So let's just get rid of this stuff. Matter plant. That stabilizer thingamajig. These mining drills. And we wanted to put these back in here and then get rid of the limit. And I guess that can just keep going. Okay. Let's go take a look at my little soup machine. Is it ready? It is. All right. So we're gonna throw down a box. Take myself off of the logistics network. And we're just gonna start cramming stuff in here. want to make sure that I don't like kill myself from radiation. So we'll do that. And then we'll take off the suit. No, we won't. I need more space. Let's see. We'll just go like this. Take off the suit. Guess we should get rid of all of this stuff first. Alright. One suit. Thank you, machine. Put that on. And now we can re-plug in all of our goodies. Our legs. Our RoboPort. Batteries. Our lasers. And now we've got a lot of space in here that we could do things with. So we'll let that get all charged up. And now we can pick up our items again. So it's kind of nice. Maximum output on this is only 2.4 megawatts though. So we're still kind of in a, shoddy situation for power. And I mean, I could make the portable fusion reactor for the suit. However, that requires those fusion cell things. Right? Yeah, it consumes fusion fuel. We're not having much luck making the fusion fuel. So I think I'm just going to leave it. Goodbye, bot. I'm also wondering if I actually want to make these solar panels. Because the solar stuff does not really give much power at all. I mean, I made one for fun, but yeah. The other alternative is I could make a couple more portable reactors, but at the moment our power consumption is minimal. I mean, really, it's just me ripping around on stuff. Let me put these back into the grid. Okay. What was the next thing that we needed to address? What is going on with sulfur? How about we figure that out? Wait, we're short on petroleum gas? What the? Huh? For real? How is that even a thing? Well, we can cut off that. Because we technically don't need these things burning. Technically. How are you still burning? Oh, you're just gonna burn off the rest of the fuel that you have? Okay. Wait, where's this line going? Oh yeah, we don't need those anymore. Just cut this off. Don't need that. Oh, is it because of plastic? Seems like an awfully big drain on the system. It says we have 49K. So if we have 49K, why is this not like taking in enough petroleum gas? I do not understand. Is that the solution to our problem? Does not appear to be the solution to our problem. Okay. What if we put the pump back in place? Where did the pump even go? Pump. Ah, I see. So if we smash the pump in here, like that, What even is this? So it says the pump is working. But there's no petroleum gas, even though this tank has stuff in it. Is this a stupid thing? Or we're gonna have to do something like this? Okay. I forgot how annoying fluids were in this version of the game. So basically this thing is just competing with itself. We take this line off and we put it here. Will this work? Yes, but not well. This is really kind of annoying. because ultimately I should just be able to hook this crap up right here, let it go, or even, you know, put it here. Like I had it before, and let it go. These freaking pumps, I tell ya. Okay. So what if we went and broke things? Wait, do we have advanced oil refineries? Curious about that. Oil refinery. We do not. These things can take 3 modules. If we went boop, boop, boop. This doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so if we did this instead, no, we're just, it's just not how things are gonna work. Okay, I just, yeah, I just, really kind of hate this. this what I'm resorted to doing? Is this what I have to resort to? And then if that's the case, oh, I need to build another one. What am I short on? Steel plates and engine units. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Engine unit. What do I need to make an engine unit over here? Iron. Well, do we have to make the engine unit inside an assembler? I think we do. Okay, fine. Engine unit. Yep. Literally need a gear wheel. One gear wheel. Here. Here. One frickin' frickety frack frick. Okay, so now if we take this and we bring it up this way, and we change this pipe, so it comes in here instead. So that way we can have a split here. Like that. And then we take this and put it here. Is that going to make everybody happy? So we have to keep these things pressurized. These things are all crafting and making stuff like they should. Where's this petroleum gas coming from? We can get rid of that, thank you very much. Ah, that's from our cracking system. That's fine, I guess. Excuse me. So this stuff is sort of going at a decent speed. Fluid ingredient shortage. Water. For real? Where is the water source for this area coming in even? It's coming from here. I wonder if we just need to make another frickin' pump. We might. Okay. Let's do this bloody song and dance again. Oh yeah, we'll just do this. Nope. Engine. We're just gonna craft 3. And we're gonna craft 3 pumps. So this water line is not doing too hot or something. Good lord. Let's get rid of these trees. Okay. What if we stick a pump right here? modules. It's a bit better. Do I need to upgrade it to steel pipes? That's something I have to consider, I think. We are not making enough petroleum gas, though. Okay. How many of these machines are there? 30 of them, and they can hold 3 modules. So I'm gonna need 90 modules for speed. I hope. I hope there's 90 modules that we can grab. If we, gotta turn back on the logistics requests. Oopsie. Okay. It's interesting, I didn't really pay attention to how much of a hog these items are. Yeah, let's do that. And see how this works. Or how it doesn't work. Short on crude oil. Did we drain the whole tank? What is going on with this? Or is this the same goddamn bullshit with these fluids and pumps and everything just being stupid? Yes, maybe. How do you, out of all of these machines, have a fluid ingredient shortage? Okay, so these pumps, why don't they pump faster than what they're rated? Like, I don't understand that at all. I know that, like, this isn't pumping as fast as it could. Okay. Copper. I need another engine unit. Because of course I do. Which means I need a gear wheel. And a pipe. Okay. Let's make a steel pump. And see if that does us any favors. Hmm. $30 undergrounds and 16 not undergrounds. You know, I could just run back to the base and put them on the requester shenanigans. Cheers. Okay. Let's go try this again. Okay. It's going to be like that, is it? Jeez. Okay. Let's clear that off. Can clear that off. Move this over there. Go like this. And then like this. Because I'm pretty sure that the steel pipes have a higher throughput or some such. I guess we'll find out here soon. 30. Halfway point is 15. Which is literally like right here. So what if we took a pump and dropped it in there? And just started pushing it. Is that gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Maybe. Could only hope. Yeah, because we need way more. Fluid ingredient shortage. You're short on water. But your neighbor isn't. How? I see. That would be how. Of course, that means that that's been like that for 12 years. And I never noticed it. No mineable resources, hey? Okay. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this setup. Because we are just chewing through these items. I'm gonna go take a look at the sulfur stuff and see exactly where it's getting eaten at. So it comes over here. And it's literally all just going into making sulfuric acid. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even making explosives or anything either, so that's a thing. I don't even know if there's a good spot for me to expand this. Let's take a look at some of our recipes. Okay, so coal liquefaction. What did this give us? Coal, heavy oil, and steam would give us heavy oil, light oil, petroleum gas. Not really what we want. Coal filtration, heavy oil gets converted into coal and water. We don't really want that either. Coke liquefaction, coke, light oil, steam for heavy oil, light oil, petroleum gas. We don't really want that. Okay. Petroleum gas. We can craft it from crude in an oil refinery, which is what we're doing. Ah, in an oil refinery under advanced oil processing. Water with crude oil, which is what all of this stuff is. Light oil cracking to petroleum gas, water and light oil. We're on top of that too. And we are drinking our crude oil. So this is kind of a problem. We've got more crude oil over there. Yeah. Oil pump jacks. Are there any fancier versions of the pump jacks? Doesn't look like it. I mean, we do have 1.1 million sulfuric acid. That's what I... Wait, what? Oh, you can do it with copper wire? I did not know that you could do that with copper wire. Give me some copper wire. Interesting. But I don't want it to reach. Do I have shitty power poles that I can use instead that won't reach? I think that's a yes. And copper. On, off. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we only want the power switch to go on if there's like a certain amount of juice or of this product left over. So enable, disable, enabled condition is if sulfuric acid is less than 50,000. That should save a lot. Because I don't even see this stuff getting drained really at the moment. Let's test this out. If it's less than 2 million. Okay, so that works. Less than 50k. Set. Perfect. I don't know why I had it running full bore like that with so many hydrochloric acid tanks. But this should conserve our petroleum gas. So these guys should be able to keep up. But we are almost out of crude oil. We're gonna have to get more. I mean, we still have 56 million here, but we're not producing it fast enough. I think I'm gonna grab a whole metric ton of beacons. And speed modules, and I'm gonna go down there and just, yeah. We are gonna go full ham. And just ramp up that production. But then we're gonna have to expand outward and find more crude oil to bring in. Okay, so this is also going to be like a huge power draw. which might be a problem, but we will find out. So first of all, let's put speed modules in everything that's here already. Okay. Now let's see about putting beacons around as much of this as we can. Okay, how's the power? Yep. I don't even know if this is a good idea or not, to be honest. Okay, so it is going up, which is nice. But I don't know if this is sustainable. $10 million, $28 million, $64 million. I'm confused. Expected resources is 64 million here, 28 million here, 10 million there. But like on the map, it says overall is 56 million. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what it's doing for that calculation. But since we're here, let's just cause chaos. And beacon the ever-living bejesus out of all of this. Kind of like that, I guess. And then we need to do some power pole upgrading. And we're going to do the same thing here. Get rid of that. Use that. Speed forever. Waiting for space and destination. Alright. Do we need to put a pump on this to make it literally suck? Because that might be a necessary thing. wonder. Upgrade planner. Let us upgrade this pipe to that pipe and this pipe to that pipe on our okay. Now is that better? Looks like it's better. And we are making a lot of crude oil. Fantastic. Okay. That's one of the few times that I've actually had to take into consideration changing the pipelines from iron pipes to steel. So that's a cool experience. Now, is it going to screw up my ratios if I put speed modules in all of this stuff? The answer is probably yes. So let's do it. We're not really using a whole lot of lubricant, hey? Where does lubricant even get made over here? From, I should say. Heavy oil. Hmm. Maybe I should not have done that. Yeah, let's just undo it all. Click, 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 click. Because we might actually cause a problem. have. So we're just gonna undo this and pretend like it didn't happen. Yeah. You saw nothing. Okay, connect this crap together. 300. Okay, so it's going up. That's good. Okay, okay, I think we're done, like, fucking around down here. For now. How's my fuel? Ton of fuel. How is our nuclear plant doing? Yeah. So it was one of the things that I didn't like this layout at all. We're okay for power at the moment. Let's cancel those requests. What from the network? Oh yeah, let's go put poor speed modules. Let's get these back in here. No, that's, oh my god. No. That. Okay, great. Now, where is the beacon machine? Beacon machine is here. We can close this up like this. And we have like 1,000,000 pipes on us, so 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. Get rid of those garbage power poles. Get rid of this flare stack. Get rid of these chemical plants, this oil pump jack, these electric furnaces. Yeah. Gears, wires. A lot of stuff that's cluttering us up here. Okay. Let's look at things that we should be upgrading. So, portable antimatter reactor. Antimatter, I think, is going to be fun. All right. What do we want to upgrade, though? That's a lot. We could upgrade to the personalizers. We are making Singularity Tech cards, though, are we not? We are. And I thought we were making charged. We are. We need energy control units. Right, we were going to take a look at those guys. These guys here. What are you doing? Short on electronic components? Really? Why? Electronic components. Oh, snap. I don't understand. Is this a plastic issue? Why does the plastic belt look like that? Okay. Huh. Well, what we could do as I'm thinking about this, we have so many of these machines running here. We've got 44 of these machines running to make electronic components. 4 in 4 seconds. So technically, 1 every second, 44 per second. Now, what am I getting at by that? If we use one of these to make those electronic components, take the same amount of time, allegedly, but it has a crafting speed of 5, which is a lot faster than that. So, if we pull these things, let's rebuild this line. I'm just going to take this all off. Actually, I may not have needed to do that, but that's okay. Yes, sorry for the stutters as I'm picking all that stuff up. Because I want the items to come into my inventory as opposed to getting lost on the bot network. Because I might be able to do this with one set of belts getting braided. So we shall see. We shall see. So for now, let us cut off this so we can pretend that we're going to be able to do it with a single belt line in the middle. Okay. Let's pretend that for now. Advanced assembling machines. I'm gonna... let's go with 12. I think if we do 6 by 6, that might be enough. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Copy paste all of this. We're gonna use our fancy inserters. And now I'm gonna pretend I didn't even see that. Don't care. Do not care. Okay. So this inside stuff is going to be kind of messy, so I'm going to leave it for now. So what we want is, I think we can do our jumps like this. It's not the same number of spaces as it was with the other machines. However, I think maybe we want to not use the red. We should use the green. And this will work. Okay. And then, can I just copy paste this little bit? Nah, whatever. Oh, and I have to come up with a different saying instead of being like, everybody needs ketchup and mustard. Okay, so we're gonna run power. We're gonna run power down the center, like that, and then like that, and like this. And that is not fast enough. Okay. happy to upgrade this to all green stuff. Like that, and a green loader. Like that. Item ingredient. Glass? How are we short on glass? You see, we might not actually be short on glass. We might just need to upgrade this. Like that. Item ingredient shortage. Silicon. Seriously, I just thought I fixed that. How is that? Come on now. Okay. So if I want to keep up with this belt braiding thing, I'm gonna have to upgrade this to a purple line. Okay. So we're going from blue to purple. Purple loader. Now, we're only going at that speed because we need to make sure that the products get to the end of the line. And then we are okay from there. Ish. We are holding up. Now, the real question, of course, is how long is this going to be sustainable for? let's get rid of these productivity modules because I don't honestly think that it helps too much. We'll just go full speed. Might be better. Now we're having plastic problems. Of course. I don't really have much space here to like upgrade this to the advanced furnaces. Crafting speed on this is 7 at the moment. An advanced furnace would be 12. So it would be faster. What is the plastic situation looking like? Where is my plastic even? It's right here. So plastic is keeping up until here. Right, because of our lovely, lovely, lovely low density structures needing 1,000,000 pieces of plastic. Alright, well, yeah, that's a thing. Apparently I have 1,000,000 plastic on me. Let's offload this. Copper. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where did I get all of this stuff from? Okay, anyway. We're going to throw it back into these machines. We are running out of plastic. Because of this. When is all of this stuff going to stop, though? That's what I would like to know. Where are all the low density thingies going? That's what I would like to know. Okay, let's see if we can try to figure this out. Not that. Not that. Energy control units? Are they really eating that much? We're short for real still on electronic components. But how? Okay, I think one of the techs that we need to upgrade is... Well, mining productivity would be nice. Worker robot speed. That's gonna take a long time. Maybe we should not do that right at the moment. Do this spider thingy first. Planetary teleporter. Instantaneous transportation between 2 points on a surface. That's interesting. We'll do these big uns because they're going to take a long time. And then after that, we can figure out what we want to do for other things. All right, let me get rid of some of this junk. I want to get rid of that rifle ammo. Thank you very much, game. Jeez. Now, we were once upon a time making Immersite rifle magazines. I think they're over here. Yeah, take a stack of that. I think we should go punish some biters for a quick little bit. And specifically, these ones over here next to this bat iron ore patch. Because we're going to have to do some expanding in that direction. I hope my internet didn't just cut out. Testing? Testing? Okay, well. That was odd. There we go. Get rid of those guys, get rid of these guys. Yeah. Nice. I'm going to let's go do these guys south and west a little bit, just so we can get the map further pushed out. We'll take a quick cruise up the coastline. Ooh, what have we got here? Rare metals. I really like this impulse rifles. The impulse rifle. It's fun. I like that. Stone patch. Okay. Oh, uranium. Okay. I don't think there'll be anything there. Anything good up here? Some biters. Which, I mean, technically isn't something good, but, you know. Alright. Alright, let's get back home. I think this is some good enough exploration for today. A little bit of stress reliever. after all the shenanigans with the pipes and fluids and the blah and the blah. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Sorry, I had to. They looked at me funny. Yeah, they insulted Scully. Yeah, so that iron patch might be good for us to bring the rail network over there and start doing stuff with it. Yeah, this stuff guzzles, guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. We might want to think about revamping this too. Do I have... I don't know that I have enough belts to upgrade it right now. 187. 308. No. Let's see what we can do while we're here. We're out of undergrounds already. Okay. And then loaders. Okay. Let's go get some green items refilled. And then we'll go back, lickety split, and let the bots fill them up. Thank you, robots. Yeah, we're also gonna have to look at well, I mean, we can add on to this, right? Do we have any other miners on us? I don't think that we do. I don't see any. These are all Mark IIs. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to start tapping other sources of copper as well as iron. And we're probably also gonna have to start doing that with oil yet as well. So yeah, the factory is growing. It must grow, as we are finding out. And yeah, this whole business is crazy because we're using purple belts, which are 90 items per second, and it's not keeping everything fed. Granted, we don't have enough ore going in, even with all of this stuff. So yeah, that's going to be something fun that we're going to have to try to figure out. I think I will end the stream here for today, though. Made some sort of progress. It sort of doesn't feel like it, but we did. We did stuff. We accomplished things. But thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you again in the future, maybe on YouTube or on the Discord channel. But thanks for coming out, and have a good one.